KTN Nairobi.
Let's now talk about this year's Mashujaa Day celebrations. This year's National Honours List, which was once a symbol of integrity and service, is now at the center of public scrutiny. Eyebrows are being raised and questions asked after it emerged that several persons nominated for Kenya's highest civilian awards have controversial pasts, some tainted by courtroom battles and unresolved allegations.
KTN's Haman Kamariki interrogates the 2025 list that is turning what should be honours into a national headache.
The 2025 National Honours List, now awaiting approval in the National Assembly, features over 60 persons nominated for state commendations meant to recognize exemplary service to the nation. But buried within the list are 4 sitting members of parliament whose inclusion has ignited a firestorm. They are Didmas Baraza, John Waluke, Fred Kapondi and William Kamket, all of whom have at different times danced dangerously close to the line between leadership and lawlessness. Let's begin with Didmas Baraza, the Kimilili Member of Parliament. His name is no stranger to the controversy. It's a name often whispered in the corridors of both Parliament and police stations. In 2022, Baraza was at the center of a chilling accusation, the fatal shooting of an aide to a political rival at a polling station. Though the High Court later dropped the charges, citing insufficient evidence, the incident continues to cast a long shadow over his career. Baraza was recently summoned by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission (EACC), accused of receiving a 2 million Kenya shilling kickback from a contractor in exchange for promises of securing tenders. He insists it was a personal loan. The matter remains under investigation. Next is the Sirisia Member of Parliament John Waluke, whose name remains etched in one of the country's most high-profile corruption trials. In 2022, he was convicted alongside Grace Wahungu in a maize scandal involving over 300 million Kenya shillings. Waluke was slapped with a staggering 67-year sentence or a fine of 1 billion Kenya shillings. But the Court of Appeal quashed the conviction in 2024, citing procedural flaws. His name was cleared, but the public memory remains.
Kususha bei ya chakula katika Kenya.
From Mount Elgon, Fred Kapondi is another name on the list. Kapondi has long battled serious allegations from links to the Sabaot Land Defense Force militia in the early 2000s to accusations of assault and land-related violence in his constituency. In 2007, he was arrested and charged with robbery with violence, a charge that was later dropped due to insufficient evidence. In 2019, a video surfaced appearing to show him assaulting a man at a funeral. Yet again, no prosecution followed. His firearm license was revoked in the year 2021 over misconduct, and most recently, a rival parliamentary aspirant accused him of orchestrating violent attack, a matter still under police investigation.
Wakicheza hata tunasambia wewe rais endelea kidogo.
And from Tiati, William Kamket, once charged with incitement to violence over remarks he allegedly made during a tense 2021 meeting in Amaya. He was acquitted in 2022 after the prosecution failed to bring forward witnesses, but his troubles did not end there. In 2024, Rift Valley leaders criticized him for remarks made during Mashujaa Day that were labeled inflammatory. For now, the credibility of the entire process hangs in the balance, and pressure is mounting on both Parliament and the Presidency to take a hard look at who we choose to honor and why. Haman Kamariki, KTN.
Well, that story by Haman leads us to a short commercial break. We'll pay some bills. We'll be back with more.
Beyond the